You do say that our role is to be a part of the client's journey, to help them see what you didn't know, and then compelling them to action. So can you give us an example of this?
Yeah, I'd love to give you the example that's become really the very foundational in our work with people. So it's important to define the audience. And in our work in helping people, our audience, the people that we feel we can help the most are frankly people that work for companies. They're W-2 employees. They almost always want to retire. It's very unusual for somebody that works for an organization, a company as an employee that doesn't want to retire. And so the idea around helping them to compel, which is the third thread within the book, attract, engage, compel. When I started writing the book, Kelly, I thought it was my responsibility to compel somebody through my work, my words. And I actually used the definition from Merriam-Webster in the book to describe what Merriam-Webster defines that word as. And it's not pretty words that define it. Persuade and coerce and force are some of the synonyms to the word compel. Mm-hmm. So you asked for an example. Here's the example. And the example starts with this idea of the four realms of knowledge. Most people in sales tend to stay in the two realms of knowledge, the two realms within the sphere of things you know, and things you don't know. Mm-hmm. And those are pretty obvious. The third part of the sphere of knowledge is things you don't know. So if we met 5 years from now, Kelly, ran into each other and we hadn't chatted in a long time, we might go, oh, that's right. We did this podcast at one time. Oh, I totally forgot about that. That's a great example of things you don't know. Mm-hmm. But the largest part of that sphere of knowledge is things you don't know. And in conversational selling, when you start and help people see the things they don't know, that suddenly changes everything. And that's where Compel fits in. So here's the example. Most of our people that we work with want to retire. And it's very unusual to come across somebody that's actually had someone simulate for them. If they kept doing all the things that they're doing, make no changes. Furthermore, Kelly, assume all the assumptions they don't control are favorable. They go their way, whether that be tax rates or inflation or rates of return, whatever it might be, they're all favorable. And here's what most people will find. Our experience with the hundreds of clients we've worked with through the years, most people have no idea just how far off they are from actually living the life they always dreamed of living. And when they go, oh my word, I had no idea this was our situation, they now see themselves standing in this fork in the road and go, what do I do? Because I don't want to keep going down this path if it's not going to deliver what I want. That's a great example of helping somebody come to the terms of compelling themselves to action.
It's not our job to compel them, right? We are leading them through this journey and asking appropriate and pointed questions so that they themselves are compelled. I think that's really powerful. Yeah. Love that, Dean.